Okay, guys, welcome back. If you're coming back, if you watched my very first, I guess, official video, because the other one's audio sucked balls and you couldn't hear a word that I was saying. It sounded like I was underwater, deep diving. So the last, 2 months I've been making videos. They're all fucking worthless. I haven't gone through all of them, but that's rude to say. But I wanted to come back and explore this spread more because I didn't have a ton of time yesterday. Because I had to get to work and get the baby to his dad's and all. I call him the baby, but he's actually 3.5. He'll be 4 in May, and I still call him the baby. I don't know why, but he is technically the baby because I've got 2 kids. And he's the baby. Alright. Anywho, let me do this up a little bit. Because that is all kind of wasted space. Okay. Yeah, so new moon in Aries still. Full moon in Aries. She's obviously not 100% full. Because she's already starting to wax and get smaller and go back to a new moon. It's just a phase. But hopefully, it's still new moon energy. God damn it. I've done that like 4 times. Full moon. Full moon energy. When it's big and bright, obviously it's full. When you can't find it, you can't see it, it's all dark, it's new. Okay? But this is a full moon, and I don't know why I keep saying new, but it's frustrating. Oh yeah, but we stay in the energy for a few days. So, a few days before, a few days after, 1 day before, 1 day after, whatever. You can still harness the energy if you want to charge your crystals, do your moon water, fix your candles. Obviously I already lit mine and then I let it go until it goes out. Obviously you don't blow them out. This one I do blow out because I just use it when I call on my guides and the Co of K and Co. I am K, Caitlin. And Co is my guides and ancestors and anyone who is interested in my journey that can help me get further, that wants to deliver messages through me, to me and through me. So spirit, basically. Spirit speaks to me and through me. So with that, I'm gonna read from the book on these. I wanted to do it yesterday, but again, I didn't have enough time, and I feel like I kind of blew through it. So this might be a part 2. So share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution. Expression. You are being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up in a relationship or through writing, speaking, singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed, sculpted for lifetimes. The voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. So, I'm not supposed to be talking right now. Hold on. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of you home. Your individual voice is the most beautiful sound current, frequency, on the planet. If you have kept your soul's voice silenced or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and No, please, in the toilet if you must, but not in your pants. That would be devastating. Oh my god. Okay. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak, the clearer it gets. There has never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Work your light action. Express yourself. Share your voice. Speak to those who can hear you. Wow, that was incredibly powerful. A few weeks ago, I think, I did a reading and something about singing, getting back to like a childhood hobby that you had, whether it was singing or playing an instrument, clarinet, saxophone, flute, cello, violin, singing. I think I already said that, but that is your voice, that's your song. But also, if it's not an instrument, your actual voice, starting a podcast, starting a YouTube channel, starting a Patreon. Sorry, I do know how to talk sometimes. I just get really excited, and I'm trying to get a lot of information out in a short period of time because I don't think people like listening to 10-hour rambling videos. I don't have time for that. I've got other shit to do. I gotta do lunch, and what time is it? It is 12:33. So yes, we need to do lunch and all of the things. But I don't work until 7 tonight. So well. Anyway, what I wanted to say about this was that I think it was the Daughter of Cups. Wait, is she out? Oh, she is. Okay, and the Sun. Oh. Oh. This could be twins. You could be having twins if you've been trying to have kids for a really long time and you just found out that you're pregnant, or have been pregnant. You could be pregnant with twins, a boy and a girl. Oh, they could be Cancer babies. Or Pisces, I guess. Scorpio, you could be having them soon. Oh, this is really sweet. Okay. But this, to me, what I was going to say is that the Daughter of Cups and even the Sun is a very young, it's a very lighthearted, it's a very sweet, creative, emotional, expressive. So singers and songwriters and Janae Aiko and Jessie Reyes and Rihanna is a Pisces, although she's more, I would say Rihanna is more fire. She's got more Aries in her chart than Pisces. But beyond that, creative and just really deep, I guess, but in an expressive and beautiful, yeah. So share your voice, because whether that's singing, whether that's talking, you could be doing a TED Talk. That sounds really cool, doesn't it? Write a book. You've been wanting to write a book, so write it. I mean, I'm assuming. Maybe imposter syndrome has stopped you from doing so, but I would say it feels like there's been a shift. Like maybe you got a new job, or where people didn't know you from your past life, maybe where you, again, we've talked about this, but coming out of a sickness or illness, or carrying too much and doing too much and feeling out of balance and out of whack, and it's showing physically in actual illness. That could be you taking on, if you're a physical empath, you could be taking on illnesses from other people. Yeah, coming out of this and moving into a space where you're now the teacher and people are seeing you just on the other side of it and would never, ever, ever guess that your ass used to be inverted or whatever it was. Whatever, that's very specific. But, so you are in this energy now. Let me put this down because it's just, we're done with that for a second. I'll read the Soul Family. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. But I would like to read about that because I think I was listening to Katie. I've mentioned her before. Laughlin, I think I am really bad at reading, to be honest. That sounds really silly to say, but I don't really know how to sound things out. So reading is very hard for me. But I think it's McLaughlin. She's based in Panama. She's got a YouTube channel. I put her in my description. Lainey is down there. Queen Cup Tarot is down there. Basically anyone, although on Instagram I follow a lot more. I'm trying to get to them all so you guys can do the same and we can all just be part of the same energy frequency, because I think the more of us that get on the same page, the more work we're going to get done and quicker. I mean, if you know what's going on currently in global affairs. It's some shit. So we can use all of the light workers we can get. We can use all of the people that are on this same wavelength that we can get, that are trying to bring in prosperity and money and abundance and peace and love and respect and harmony, balance, divine feminine and divine masculine. There is a place for the divine masculine. It's just not toxic. We have to get rid of the toxic whitewashed male energy and bring in a more colorful, vibrant, loving, nurturing, let love lead the way, basically, is what we all need to do. So if you're on that wavelength, cool. We're going to read that in a second. This is you right now. So this is how, if you have gotten a new job in the last few years, even whenever it is, where people don't know this past, well, not this, because this is you now. This past you, 5 of Cups, 10 of Wands, then what? That's not what I was trying to say. This is how they see you. As kind of mysterious, hot as hell, I will say, secure, grounded, got superwoman. I just saw 1111. That superwoman, doing it all, handling it all. Your house is in order. Your home finances. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. You can travel. You can take your twins. You can take your kids. You could have 2 kids. We have the 3 of Cups, which is like really welcoming and like a housewarming party kind of energy. That just, because when you buy a new house or when you do things, hopefully you don't just invite anybody and everybody over for the first time, right? You get it nice and you get it pretty and you get everything staged and in its place and looking perfect, and then you have people come over and celebrate this new stage of your life with you, right? Whether that's a business, it could be a store opening, a storefront opening, a shop opening, an actual home. You could have just bought a new house, a new building, whatever it is. This is how people in your work environment are seeing you, Empress, Queen of Cups, and the Moon. So this is Cancer and Pisces, could be Scorpio, and then Empress I see as Pisces, could be Libra or Taurus. Queen of Cups is Virgo energy for me. I mean, it's like she's gorgeous. Beyonce's a Virgo. Although I've never looked into Beyonce's full chart, so I cannot speak. But this is Solange for sure. Solange and I have almost an identical chart, and the Empress and Moon energy is absolutely in Daughter of Cups and Son of Cups. That's singing. She's a singer. She's a songwriter. She's been writing songs. So I've noticed there's a Destiny's Child song from way back when they were together and making music. And it sounds just like, to me, there's a harmony in it that sounds just like Cranes in the Sky. Solange is from a few years ago, but look it up. There's a harmony in that sounds so familiar to me, and I'm like, was she writing her sister's music when she was like 11 years old? And I really genuinely think that she was, which is fucking crazy. And if we look, I mean, they're credited, right? So if we look at the credits of who wrote that song, I bet you it was Solange. She also did the music for Insecure, which is, you can watch Insecure and you can have a whole new playlist in one episode, and it's so good. So fucking good. Oh, the song, the movie, Song of the Sea, it's based on like a Celtic, Irish, I think, maybe, folklore. It is so good. Unfortunately, it's on Netflix. I think you could probably find it on DVD or something, though. But, if you haven't canceled Netflix yet, which we all should be, but unfortunately, they make some of my favorite shows and some of my kids' favorite shows, and so I'm like, fuck. I don't know. It sucks. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, Song of the Sea. Saoirse is her name, the little girl, and it's about, she's a Silky, and her mom is a Silky, but she falls in love with a human, and they have babies. The first baby is a human boy, and then the second baby is a Silky, a little girl. Aww. So the Son of Cups the daughter of Cups. That's really okay. And the little girl, the mom has to go back into the sea and turn into a seal. So they're half, or not half, but they morph from seal to human, so they can like interact with the human world. For whatever, I don't know why you would want to, whatever. I guess to fall in love and have babies with a human. I don't know. This also sounds a lot like Death Note. My daughter and I just started watching Death Note together. She's really into anime, so we've been trying to find one that we both like. I don't really like being scared. I don't like having dark imagery in my mind, especially late at night, and I get off late at night when I get home from work. So she stays up so we can watch. Like last night, I got home at like midnight, I think, and we stayed up until 3 watching Death Note. So I don't like to end. That's not how I want to end my night, is watching horror and like just whatever. But Death Note is actually really, really tuned in. It's kind of strange. If you just listen to the storyline and the notes that they give, like they give death notes, it's a whole thing, but they give tips on like, if you do this and this and this and this and this and this. Anyways, that's not at all what I was talking about. Sharing your voice. So, Shirsha, her mom goes into the sea. Her mom's name is Rona, actually. Oddly enough, this movie was made in like 2014, but I didn't start watching it with my son. It's his favorite movie. We watch it almost every night. There's a squirrel. Shirsha. Song of the Sea, yes. So, the mom has to go back into the sea to become a seal forever so the baby can stay in the human world and experience it, I guess. I'm assuming, I think she probably could have taken the baby with her, but she wanted to, she was supposed to save the world, I guess, is the fae world, the fairies, which I've told people are scared of. I am not at all, but oh my god, this rabbit hole is deep. Song of the Sea, Shirsha, watch that movie. That's what this is about. The little girl almost dies because she doesn't sing. She's not being true to who she is. She's not wearing her coat. She's not tapping into her silky energy. She's trying to be a human, and she's fucking not. You're not a human. You're not supposed to be. Sorry, I'm trying. You're not supposed to be running the rat race, doing all of the things, and that's not to say that you don't have a 9 to 5 or a 5 to 9. Like, you could have some form of stability. It's always nice to have stability. Oh my god, I'm sorry. But, yeah. Anyways, so, speaking of the workplace. Maybe you started a new business where you moved to a new city, or you moved to a new country, or you moved to a new planet. I'm just joking. But this is how people are seeing you, and they don't even know this. It's so foreign to them. They're like, really? That sounds so strange. Like, when you tell stories about your life and your past life to them, no one is like, they're like baffled. And it feels like such a long time ago and such a normal thing for you that it's like, you just talk about it like it's someone else's story, but it's yours. It's kind of strange. But it's also really cool. So, I would say if you don't have any kids yet, this could be pets. This could be friends. This could be family members. You could be potentially in the future having 2, possibly 3 kids. That could be your destiny, if you will. This could be 3 friends. This could be a trinity of some sort. 3 sisters, 3 marriages. I don't know. 3s are significant. 3, 3, 3. Let's read about soul family real quick because I wanted to do that, and we're already at 20 minutes. So I'm trying to keep these all around 26-ish minutes because it's my favorite number and it seems to be a good length. Alright, soul family. So in my past videos, I've gotten a lot Lumeria, I don't know how to say it. Again, I'm not an excellent reader, but they call it Mew for short in this book. Sorry, Really should have been looking for these before. Share your, oh, we already did that one. Share your voice. What's soul family? Which is creating heaven on earth, and it absolutely exists. So if you feel like that's what you're being called. Oh, and this one too. I'm Rama. What are you being called to do? I get that one a lot. But basically, these are like places. Lemuria is it's an actual place that we used to reside, but humans kept fucking it up, taking more than they were supposed to, and just being greedy, toxic, nasty assholes. So we kind of shut the veil, lowered the veil. Like, you can't handle this, you don't get access to it. But slowly, there are people remembering that this place exists, and that's how Earth is supposed to be. Earth is a place where we came to co-create, where we came to create and have fun and play and acquire and master and learn and experience. But somehow, it's not somehow. Nothing can exist. Light and dark, they both have to exist, right? So if there's light, there has to be dark. So, of course, there are people tapped into that dark energy, and for a while, that has been the dominant majority of humans in their vibrations. But hopefully now, and it feels like now, people are kind of shifting out of this darkness and into a more healed, state, heaven on earth kind of state. So, the more people remember what we came here to do and who we are, basically, the better. So, alright, soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. It's time to call in your soul family and support team. People who get you at a soul level. People who are the same kind of weird as you. People who are your chosen family. They are coming and they are looking for you. You haven't found them. If you haven't found them yet, this is a sign that they are close by. But in order for them to find you and recognize you when they do, it's important that you stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen. Sorry, this is not it, but that also speaks to share your voice. So if you never talked about your love for crystals because you thought people at your office job would think you're a weird hooky kabuki, if you never talked about casting spells, your word is your wand, the books that you read, what you're trying to manifest, if people looked at you like you were crazy for the longest time, so you stopped talking about it, start talking about it again. Obviously not with anybody and everybody, but with people who feel and seem open to it, because they are, and the people that are open to it will be on the same mission as you, and you guys can co-create together. So it's going to be really cool. So start talking about your loves and what you do for fun, whether that's making moon water and casting spells, sunning your asshole in the sun in the moonlight, I don't know, whatever it is, talk about it, because there are people around you like, oh shit, you do that too? You spread your cheeks in the moonlight? I'm like, yes, I do. I don't right now because I don't have a place to, but crack a window, put the cheeks in there. I'm just joking. Alright, I'm going to finish this. If you have already found them, then you are being called to let them support you and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Okay, so this also speaks to Three of Pentacles. We don't have it out, and I might actually stop this and do a part 3 and pull more cards, but it's Three of Pentacles energy. Teamwork makes the dream work. Building your base, building your team, being able to delegate, having an idea, and then people just running and doing the things and making it work. Having a YouTube channel, but having someone that edits them if you don't like editing, or if you're not good with technology, or if you don't have the technology. It's having the funds and the wherewithal and the people, maybe not even the funds. You could be bartering at this point because maybe you're brand new and you have 1 subscribe on your YouTube channel. If that is you, keep going, keep talking, keep sharing your voice, because you're going to attract the right people and they're going to accelerate the process, and you guys are all going to get to where you're going a lot faster, and I'll have a lot more fun while doing it. So, and also, I was talking about Katie. She mentioned asking for help if you need it. Don't be afraid to ask for help. This shows that you don't necessarily need it in many aspects, But if you do, ask for it, and if you need to set boundaries, do that as well. If you need to take more time to focus on what you're trying to create, even if it's not bringing in money, although I suspect that it is. Oh my god. Because the Ten of Coins is on the bottom of the deck, and it came out before. So I pulled it to show you guys, and the star is on the bottom. So you're definitely, like, you could legitimately be the next Rihanna, or Janae Aiko, I guess is another one that I said. Whatever, whoever. I say them because they're both Pisces. So there's in Cancer, Lana. Well, I don't fuck with Lana anymore, but Lizzo, she's a Taurus. Still, that Virgo energy. You could be the next whoever, whatever, doing whatever it is, whatever your voice is, whatever your talent is, whatever your specific skill that you've honed, that Eight of Coins energy that we've been talking about, honing your skills, honing your craft, but in a way that is just you being yourself, basically, if that makes sense. You're doing shit with ease, and it's like, I know it's supposed to be this easy, but god damn it, the unprogramming could have taken a while. But if you're watching this, congratulations, you've made it, and we love you, and we will see you next time. Bye.